Hi, welcome back. I hope you had a wonderful week and you're ready for another talk. This week we talk about travel agencies. Some people may think they are obsolete and there's no point for them. I think there might be. So stick around. Let's talk. And let's talk travel agencies. A lot of people may think that in this day and age they are completely obsolete. In fact, um, unfortunately, a lot of them closed down, and there are a lot of travel agents that are out of job at the moment, which is very sad, I must say. However, and even though people think that there is no place for a travel agency, I think there is, and I will tell you why. Well, first of all, why do we think they are obsolete and we basically don't need them anymore? First, the online booking portals. They are everywhere. We have plenty of them. And um, let's face it, most people these days, they don't even bother going to a travel agent. They are just sitting in the comfort of their own home and they book their holidays in these booking portals where they can book for packages or just flights or whatever they want. It's they basically they are travel agencies online. However, they don't have that service that you get from a travel agency. So they may have everything there for you. They may have cheaper pricing, of course, and the convenience that you just don't have to go anywhere to book your holiday. You just sit in front of your computer and you choose comfortably from your desk, from your couch, from wherever you want to be, and it's comfortable and it's convenient. I understand that. Also, airlines these days, they also offer sales direct. So you can, if you're just looking after flights, you can book with your airline. You choose your favorite airline and you can just go and book your flights directly with them. Sometimes they may have specials for example, for frequent flyers, um, or for people that are in their database. You can receive emails with specials, with packages. Airlines now offer packages, and you can actually get a package where you may have the flights, for example, the car, the hire car, or hotels, you name it, whatever you need. The airline also may have it there for you. So again, you don't need to go to a travel agent. You just sit on your desk, sit in front of your computer, and you book comfortably. Sometimes you may even need to give them a call or something like that, but it's obviously simple. However, I do think there is still a place for the travel agency and for travel agents. And why? Well, I see this is an issue of survival, and I see the issue here. The convenience of these portals, the convenience of booking directly with the airline, etc., uh, ended up creating this environment where a lot of people don't feel the need to go and book with a travel agent because they have no time. And let's face it, we are all time poor. We have no time just to go and talk to a travel agent and spend some time there, etc. But, and there's always a but, um, a travel agent may be a good idea sometimes because they will offer you, first of all, a travel agent can offer you a lot of flights, and because they are professionals in this and they have their own agreements with the airlines, and they can get you packages. Sometimes you may think that these portals are the cheapest and you get the cheapest rates with them, etc., etc. But sometimes if you actually have a look, it may not be the case, because a travel agent will have um, a lot of partnerships with the airlines. The airlines give them all these packages, give them all these flights at obviously a discounted price, at wholesale price, because that's what it is. They buy wholesale and they sell us retail. And obviously they will be able to offer you a good pricing, and then they can match your flights. If you, for example, want to stay, I remember that my last trip to Portugal, for example, I booked with she has been also my client, and she's a friend, and she's also a travel agent. And I booked with her, and I told her that I would like to spend a night in Singapore, and she managed to get me that. She got me all the connection flights that I needed, and that is the service that you get when you go through a travel agent. You tell them exactly what you need, and they can cater for you. They can make a bespoke uh, travel plan for you, and create everything that you need. If you want to stop over in such a place and stay 1 or 2 days, etc., etc., they can arrange for that. And they obviously can look at the pricing and look at all the options. And sometimes those portals may have 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 options. And if you go to a travel agent, they may have more, and they actually may advise you, because they also know the experiences of other customers. And you may go to them and say, oh well, I would like to do this and that, and they may say, well, I can obviously book that if that's what you want, but I wouldn't recommend because such and such. So you have that um, consultant there, you have that expert there that can help you make the best choices. So I think there is place for a travel agency, that's for sure, even for younger people, but for elderly people, because we must understand that even though we live in the internet era, there is still a lot of elderly people that may not have access to a computer and may not be savvy with computers. So booking online, it's not for them. They will have to ask someone, may have to ask their children or their grandchildren to help them book. And some of them may feel, why should I have to ask a relative to book my holidays if I'm perfectly competent to book them myself if I go to a travel agent? And that's what it is. They can go, they have the service, they communicate with the travel agent, they have that socializing, which is also very important, and they can do something that is very simple as booking their own holidays, choosing the plan that they want, and talk to a professional and have that in mind and have that for them. So I think, honestly, even though some people might think that travel agencies are something of the past, I don't think it's quite like that. I think there is a place for a travel agent, because the service that they provide is totally different from what we get online. We get a consultant, we get the service, we get to choose, and also we get the advice that I think is very, very important. And that's all for today. I hope you really liked the talk this week. And I hope you really saw that there is a place for travel agencies, and obviously uh, their role into the tourism industry is a very important one. And even though we can have all the convenience and all the perks with booking online, etc., etc., I believe that there is a place for travel agents. And these days they really work online as well, and they really work over the phone and things like that. You don't really need to go to a shop to book. Even if you are booking with a travel agent, you can just call them and talk to them, and they will provide you that service. Of course, if you want to meet up for a coffee or you want to go and see the travel agent, they will be happy to do so. But if you really don't want and you don't have that time, etc., you can still contact them. You can still be in contact with your travel agent, and you can still get that service, get that opinion, that input uh, into your holidays that will help you choose the best option. Um, Sometimes it might be just a few dollars more, but a few dollars that I think are worth it in the end, because you know that if something goes wrong, you always have someone to go to. And obviously, the whole experience is enhanced because there is a professional behind it. So, but if you have any experience that you like to share, maybe you have one travel agent that you always go to and you really like, or maybe you had a bad experience with a travel agent and you would really like to share. So please do share with us. It's always important to share different opinions. If you think travel agents are a thing of the past, why not share with us? Or if you really think that, in fact, there might be something good for travel agents and people from now on may start looking for more quality and actually look for that personal touch that a travel agent brings. Share with us. Um, Put a like on the video, the whole story, the algorithm, YouTube, etc. And subscribe the channel with a little click on the bell so you get a notification of a talk every week. Before I go, I would like to thank you all for watching. See you next week. Thank you. Bye.